guys, welcome to another reset and deep clean. I wanted to welcome in springtime. You know, I got my beautiful little flowers. So this was just right after my birthday, and my mom and my parents have this tradition where they like to write happy birthday in lipstick on the mirror every single birthday. So it's a very cute tradition that, you know, we've kept it going. But now, as you can see, that the bathroom needs to be cleaned, okay? Like the tub is looking nasty. There is just buildup everywhere. We're getting some, you know, a little bit of a moldy situation. It's just not pretty, okay? And now that I work full-time, working part-time from home, I just felt like I wanted to clean, you know? Sometimes when you just get up and you're like, I feel like I just want to clean today. I want it to be nice and fresh. This day I was particularly feeling very anxious and I wanted to just clear everything out. So for me, if my space is cluttered and everything is disorganized, my mind is disorganized. So when I'm feeling very anxious, I usually like to start small. So I like to look at my environment, clean that up. If that's clear and I'm still having anxiety, I look to other things. So step one, we're gonna do some deep cleaning. So I have all my cleaning products here. If you didn't know, you can actually get a lot of deep cleaning products from the dollar store. The products are good, they're just labeled wrong, so they're not allowed to sell it for full price. So I just get them for cheap, really nice products. So I have a step and a process to how I clean. So the first thing I like to do is bleach the shower curtains. So my shower curtain has the plastic one and then this like a material one. So I usually soak it in like a little tub or a little bucket, but I'm gonna throw it into the washer because I really want it to have a nice deep clean. And I have all my products here. A lot of these they're obviously scented. This Comet, honestly, my favorite. It has bleach in it and it's powdered form, so you don't need to spray it and like choke on all the fumes and stuff like that. So this is good. For me, cleaning is very therapeutic. When I'm really upset, when I'm anxious, when I'm feeling down, cleaning just really, it uses a lot of the energy that I would be using to be anxious and overthink and stuff like that, and it just puts the energy somewhere else. So for me, I like to have a whole day where I clean. Like I don't like to do it in sections. So if I'm gonna clean the bathroom, I'm also going to be cleaning my room as well. And this just shows discipline, organization, all that stuff. So here I'm just showing you how I'm putting the shower curtains into the washer. And I'm just setting it on quick wash. It doesn't need all that fancy stuff. If I had liquid bleach, I would have used it, but I ran out. So here's the beautiful flowers that I have for my birthday. They're still looking good and we want to preserve these because look, these are brand new, fresh. This giving the springtime vibe. So we're going to keep that and I'm going to be trimming them and just cleaning them up a bit because they're kind of shedding. So we're going to do that in a second. So I do have steps. So the first thing I like to do is clear out the bathroom counter. So remove everything and I'm just going to be wiping it down, putting everything away into these little cubbies just so I can like wipe everything down, sanitize it, make sure the counter is nice and clean. That's just like my first step. Another thing I like to do is soak the tub. So I like to use any sort of bleach or Comet or any type of solution and fill this up with a bit of water, and then I will soak every single thing that's in the tub with that solution. So this is the first time I used this spray, the like rust and lime and grime sort of spray, and it made me choke so badly. So if you were cleaning your bathroom, I really recommend you wear a mask or some ventilation. I had the window open and I was still choking, so that was not the greatest. You know that meme where it's like after you're done cleaning the bathroom and you're just high off all the fumes? Like that's pretty much how I felt because I literally get dizzy right after. So anyways, so we're letting all that soak in. You don't have to use as much product as I do, but I like to get all the soaps come off because when I shower, soap gets everywhere, okay? So I want to make sure that all that buildup, all that residue is being taken care of. So I'm going to be spraying the shower head, all the things in the shower. So after that's soaking, I'm going back to the bathroom counter and And I'm gonna be using this Lysol disinfectant spray. It smells like oranges, it smells so good. Just using an old cloth, and I'm just wiping out all the crevices, all the little hidden corners where bacteria likes to hide, taking care of all the hairs and all the just residue. And a lot of the times I like to bleach the sink. I want to make sure that there's no smell, there's no bacteria or mold. So after the disinfectant, I go in with the Comet, which does have bleach. Then I'm gonna go in and wipe down all the things that were on the counter, and you don't even know how much bacteria is in your bathroom, so I like to make sure I wipe it down with a little bit of bleach and just make everything look brand new again, right? So then I reorganize everything on the counter, and now it's looking nice and organized, and I'm feeling good about my space. Now it's time to get rid of this lipstick on mirror. If you've ever had to clean lipstick off a mirror, it is very challenging, okay? This was hard to clean off because lipstick is fatty, and the good thing is that the spray that I'm using, it has alcohol in it. So this really cuts that, like, the grease and make sure there's no fingerprints and all that stuff. But yeah, that was tough. And then I just went down and wiped it with some spray right after. And then, of course, after that, there was little pieces of lipstick that fell onto the counter, and every time I wiped it, it would smudge and turn red. So I was like, oh my god. So I had to wipe everything down, knocking my beautiful organization over in process, but it's okay. I put them back together, and once the sink is looking nice and shiny, just empty out all the dirty water that I was using, and it is so satisfying seeing the dirty water just draining down the drain. Next, I'm going to tackle the toilet, and I have literally been postponing this for a while. I usually clean the toilet once a week or even in between. I don't let the toilet stay dirty for long, but I like to deep clean it every once in a while. So I'm putting Comet in there and the Lysol disinfectant. I'll usually just spray it with the bleach spray, stuff like that. So I learned a lesson. I vacuum the floor first before I get it all wet and soaking, because it's so much harder to pick up the dirt off the floor when it is soaking wet. I've learned that lesson multiple times. So I'm just vacuuming everything. The one thing that pisses me off with curly hair is that it is everywhere. When I shed, it is everywhere, okay? And I don't even realize it until I'm looking at the floor and I'm like, god damn, there is like a whole wig down there, you know? So I'm just taking a cloth and I'm wiping down the entire toilet, just making sure I'm getting all the crevices all disinfected. You know how dirty toilets are? Like, this is why I don't use public toilets. Okay, so now finally, after the tub has been marinating, we can go and scrub it down. So I just take the toilet scrubber and I just use, you can use anything, but I just scrub down the inside of the tub. And I just like to make sure there's no like residue, you know, that like grayish color that the tub turns when there's dirt and oil and just from showering over the week. So I like to get rid of that, scrub it down nicely, make it nice and white, nice and fresh, make it smell great. And then I also scrub the shower tiles. Okay, and then we put the flowers back and enjoy the vibe. We have now deep cleaned the bathroom. How nice it looks how organized it is. Honestly, after cleaning this, I felt so good. Like, my anxiety was almost zero, okay? Just look how clean the bathroom looks. And I also let the bathtub just marinate a little bit more while I go vacuum elsewhere. But yeah, that was honestly so therapeutic. I really encourage you, if you have not, but go deep clean, go organize, go like just do something that helps you stimulate your brain, right? And then I go down and I vacuum the entire stairs because they get pretty dusty from walking up and down them. And I just hate like the grainy bits under your feet. Like, I hate that. So we're doing the dust. And then I'm gonna go do the shoe mats, where of course my entire family will leave their shoes and not bring the dust inside. But you know, there's rocks and outside, especially in the wintertime. We have a lot of salt and stuff like that, so we wanna deal with that. So we just like to suck it up. Who else loves that satisfying sound of the vacuum sucking up dirt? Like, because I love it. And if it doesn't make that sound, I will literally put down something to make that sound. Like, I will crunch up pasta just so I can hear that crunch, you know. But yeah, like this is really good. This is really fun for me, and I just thought I would record it for you if it could encourage you to maybe clean up, maybe reorganize something. You don't have to wait to clean. Honestly, sometimes I do it sporadically and I'll just clean up a little here and there to keep things clean and organized. But I'm the type of person, I'm very stubborn. I like to clean everything all at once. It's just really satisfying for me. So I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day. Bye.